Welcome to FOREXREBELS. Today we'll be analyzing NAS100 and US30. So before we get into the video, hit the sub button below. I'd really appreciate it. So without wasting time, let's just get into it. So as you can see, we're on the daily time frame on NAS100. So I'm gonna start by identifying my levels. Let me just use this first. Okay. Cool. So you can see you're around this area here. So we have this level right over here. That's the first level that I'm seeing, and I'm also seeing a level right over here as well. Also a level right over here. Bear in mind, guys, I'm catering for most of the touches. So where I see a lot of touches, that's where I put my levels at. Seeing this level as well, and I'm seeing this the highest level, which is quite significant as well. So on NAS100, these are the levels that I'm seeing. So I'm just gonna use blocks, because if you're going to use the lines, it's gonna be a little bit confusing. Okay. Just gonna move this over here just to save time. Okay. So I don't want you guys to get confused here. So what I'm doing is just placing the squares on the levels that I've just identified. So I don't think I'm doing anything special. I just want to keep my chart as clean as possible so that I don't confuse you guys while analyzing furthermore. Because if I was going to use only those lines, they're going to confuse you with the trend line. So watch out will be messy. So the reason why I'm doing this is just to remove the confusion. So this thing is far. I think I should just put it down here, so you guys can see it. It can be fast. Okay, so as you can see, I've already did that. I just did that now. Okay, so we can see that from here the market has been pushing to the upper side. So we can see from this point over here, we have this touch over here. We've been pushing to the lower side over up until here, and then the market failed to push the lower side again. So after this, we had a breakout. So we had a breakout here, and the market started playing out in this area here. Let me just zoom it out a bit so you guys can see as well. But I think you can see as well, guys. It's not a big thing. Okay, so this is what we have. So now I don't like it like that. And then we can see that the market from here up until here, it broke out here, it went back here, hence creating a lowest low again, which enables us to show that there's a new trend forming starting from this point over here. So I'm just gonna use the wicks. I'm not gonna use any body. Let us cater for the upper side as well. So by just doing this, I can just confirm that on NAS100, I'm anticipating a buy movement up until this area here, or a breakout up until here. But for now, we are looking for a signal that we should take. But as you can see, there's something happening around here. So let me just use this one. Okay, let me see. Bear in mind, guys, we're still on the daily time frame. So I'm not trying by all means not to confuse you, but as you can see, guys, this level has been just respected as well. So I'm just gonna cater for it over here. Let me go back to see if it was really respected. Yeah, it was respected here and over here. So this means I'm correct. Okay. Let us move to the lower time frame. which is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so as you can see, starting from here, we've been playing around this area here. Bear in mind that it's still inside the trend line. So let me just use this so I cannot confuse you guys. Okay. I think most people will say I should start a trend line from here. From here, maybe, because it's the lowest low. But if you were to do that, this won't make sense because you already have a touch on other trend line. So I'm gonna focus this one. This point here is for the bigger trend line, not the inner ones. So I'm just gonna focus around this area here. As I'm seeing this level here being respected over here. As I'm seeing NAS100 is failing to break over this level. Let me remove the line, this line. I hate lines, guys. I hate lines because they complicate my charts. So starting from here, I can see a beautiful trend line carrying over here. Beautiful trend line carrying. So this is a triangle. As you can see, first touch, second touch, third touch, and you can see the market failed to break this area here, went back over here, and came back again. So we don't know if this is just a touch, a retest, and then we are going to have a push to the lower side. So we don't really know what's really going on, but there are two options for this ones. If there's a retest on this line level over here, this is gonna be our entry level over here, which will make for short positions. We can write it up until here. Okay, oops, this has keep on popping up, so sorry guys. Maybe up until here, and now stop loss we could just adjust it and put it over here. For if the market fails to break this level over here, but be careful, don't just enter on the sellers here because this could be a trap. So but to be on the safer side, because this is first, second, third on the trend line on the resistance level. So being very cautious on this one to make sure that we get the accurate direction. So we could have this kind of movement, and if the market fails to push, if the market managed to break this through, we have to wait for a retest at least, or maybe a push, then a little bit of rejection, then we can enter our buy setup up over here. But by the looks of this, I'm seeing a little bit of a retest here. I think this will be a retest, and we're gonna have a push to lower side. Maybe we could see an engulfing candlestick right over here, or carrying. So yeah, we could see a bearish engulfing candlestick pushing the market to go to the lower side. So yeah, that'll be all for NAS100. Let us move to. Okay, so now we are on US30 on the daily time frame. So I don't know if I should be quick with this one or not, but I'm just gonna be quick. So I'm gonna start by identifying the levels as well, which are the significant ones, the ones that I'm seeing. I'm not gonna think hard about it, so I'm just gonna put lines where I see fit. Because if you think hard about it, you're gonna keep on dotting the correct lines. So over here, okay, and over here as well. So you see guys, I'm not overthinking it. I'm just looking for most touches. This is what I've seen so far, but I think I might have some lines here. It's a huge space. There might be some lines on the inner time frames. over a little bit over here. Yeah, so these are the lines that I'm seeing on US30 now at the moment. And as for the trend lines, I could say this one over here is the highest, but we can just see that the market is a little bit was going down. So yeah, we'll just focus on that on the 4-hour time frame. So I'll just zoom in a little bit, and I'll just pause the video to put on the zones. Okay, yeah, the reason guys why I posted video while doing this, because it sometimes takes time, so I don't want the video to be super long. Let's move to the 4-hour time frame then to see what's really going on, because there's not much going on over there. So kind of like have to switch to the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour. Guys, time frame that I use is like 4-hour, is daily, 4-hour, and 1-hour time frame if I don't find anything useful. So we can see on also on US30 that from here pushing to the upper side, if we were to draw this trend line like over here, we can see here you had like first, second, this was third touch, and I think we had a bit of a pin back hammer candlestick over here, sorry, and a push to the upper side. So I don't know about this area here. It looks suspicious. I'm just gonna try and do this to see what's really going on. So this area here as well, this kind of like the same situation as NAS100, because the market is failing to break this level on either NAS100 or US30. So this thing makes it more difficult or more complicated for me, because you can't be having the same situation occurring on two different pairs that usually moves the same direction. So this means we should get our direction should correspond with what we just analyzed on NAS100. And sometimes US30 is more accurate than NAS100. What am I seeing, guys? What am I seeing? Okay, here now it's kind of hard because I have to think hard now. Okay, we have this. Let me remove this because we're not using it anytime soon now. Okay, so you can see the market has been playing around on this area here, and then went up. Then started playing here. Went here, and it come here, push here, and break out, and then push to the upper side. But also, it is failing to break this level as well. So what this could mean, also on NAS100 we failed to break that level, also on US30 we are failing to break this level. So this means we could be anticipating the same kind of movement again on US30, but on US30 I'm anticipating a move like up until over here, not more than that. That's the direction that I'm anticipating on US30. So I'll just move to the 1-hour time frame to just confirm, because it's quite hard for me to see what's really going on. What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Yeah. That's all I'm seeing, guys. That's all I'm seeing, and I'm seeing more levels. So for the USD, this one can have some breaks over here. And if you have to enter USD, you have to enter below this level over here, not here. It's quite tricky here to enter, because we don't really know what's really gonna happen when the market opens. You could see a gap to the lower side, maybe up until here. So just be careful with it. Yeah. Also on USD, you're gonna see I'm anticipating the short positions as well. Sorry guys, just follow the blue line that is just below this area here. Okay, and the stop loss will be right over here, because we like so far. Yeah, so this is how you should trade US30 and NAS100. So that'll be all from us. FX Rebels signing out.